ML Sports Take here, brought to you by the Allen Angus Pub, Elevate Fitness of Syracuse, and our great friends over at the Vince Aguirre Consulting Group. The Yankees are first to 50. They won their 50th game last night in Tampa. 50-17 is the record now. And the story of this game really was Garrett Cole. He was flirting with a no-hitter going into the 8th inning, and he pitches 7 1/3. He had the one earned run. Clay Holmes comes in, tries to hold it down, gives up another earned run, and the Yankees went from a 2-0 lead to a possible no-hitter to, oh shit, we need to win the baseball game. 2-2 after 8. The Yankees rallied in the 9th, and they just had really great at-bats. It shows, the teamwork, the camaraderie, picking each other up, great at-bats when you need them. Aaron Hicks hit a triple of all things, goodness, on the line drive to center, and Donaldson scored. Trevino hits the little sacrifice, which was absolutely unbelievable. Him showing the speed earlier, earlier in the game. He reached on a missed catch error by first baseman G-Man Choi. But he was hustling and busting down the line. That's a catcher who doesn't have top-notch speed, but shows you the hustle and what these guys are doing this year. That's one of the big things that's different from last year's team. We've talked about the contact hitting. We've talked about stealing bases. We've talked about hit and runs. We've talked about, more balance. We've talked about deeper starting pitching with the pitchers going to the coaching staff and Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman and company in the front office saying, look, we can go deeper in games. Well, this team also hustles a lot more than last year's team, and a lot of that has to do with the catcher position because Gary Sanchez isn't there anymore. Trevino did it early in the game, and then gets the sacrifice fly to left fielder Josh Lowe to get another RBI in, and the Yankees close the door in beating Tampa 4-2. Again, just another way that they've won a baseball game. We've talked about it all year long. They're finding ways to win, different ways to win, whether it's an 8-2 blowout, a bad starting pitching game. You can win 11-9. Hell, they lost to Toronto on Sunday, and they came back and still almost won. They can beat you 1-0 because they have the starting pitching. They can beat you 2-1, 3-1, 3-2 because they have the starting pitching, bullpen, and clutch hitting. They're balancing the contact hitting with the home runs, and so far so good for the Yankees as they are the first to 50 wins after their win 4-2 in Tampa last night. ML Sports Take here. It's brought to you by our great friends over at Welch & Company Jewelers, Brian Comboy of Mass Mutual New York State, and Matt Graham, your State Farm agent. Go ahead and search him, SyracuseInsuranceAgent.com. If you're in and around the area of Central New York or the great state of New York, many of you are in New York State listening to my shows and the videos and all the rest on social media, make sure that you do reach out to Matt today. He can get you a free rate quote. He'll have home, he'll have auto, life, business, health, and more. Free rate quotes available today from Matt Graham of State Farm, SyracuseInsuranceAgent.com. Please like this video, subscribe to my channels, follow all of my stuff across social media, and download and subscribe to the ML Sports Platter podcast, where podcasts are found on your smartphone device. I got Scott Petoniak yesterday, Chris LaPlaca today, a bunch of great guests coming up in the very near future. So make sure you download, subscribe, leave feedback, and a 5-star review for that all over Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, Deezer, Google. You know the drill. Wherever you get podcasts on your smartphone device, download, subscribe, follow, depending on the type of phone that you have. Thanks for watching. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.